The DonutSMP is one of the largest Minecraft servers ever. One of my favorite parts about it is money.
I like money.
I did the research, I dug through the data, I watched the top players in DonutSMP, and I figured out exactly how the richest guys on the server are printing money while the rest of us are out here broke. And you know what the best part is? I'm going to show you how to do it because y'all are sick and tired of being poor. All right, first up, the auction house. This is where the smart money lives. The top players aren't just flipping random junk, they're flipping. They buy low, sell high, and they do it over and over again like it's a full-time job. Here's the move. Find items that are underpriced, like stuff people are just listing to dump fast, snag them, relist them at market value, and pocket the difference. It sounds simple because it is simple. You just got to be consistent. Pro tip, check the age first thing when logging on. That's when fresh listings drop and the best flips are sitting right in front of you. It's easy money, guys. Okay, next one. This one's for my lazy grinders, my AFK kings. We know you're there. Kelp Farms. Set it up once, walk away, come back rich, and that's the entire strategy. Kelp Farms are one of the most consistent passive income sources on the DonutSMP right now. You build it out, you let it run, and while you're doing literally anything else, eating, watching TV, sleeping, your farm is generating resources that you can sell. The bigger your farm, the bigger the payout. So if you're not running one of these yet, stop what you're doing and go build one. I have a full tutorial in my Discord, and I have a schematic. Now, this is what separates people who are doing okay from the people who are actually getting rich on the server. Bone loaders. Most players sleep on this. They don't want to put in the setup time or spend the money on skeleton spawners. But the top guys, they've got these things optimized to such an insane degree that it lags the server. Donut, you got to nerf these fools. The output you can get from a well-built bone loader setup is genuinely ridiculous. And when you're converting that into sellable goods and flipping it through orders or on the AH, it compounds fast. Quick tip, add a crafting system to make your bones into blocks. They sell for more. If you want to climb the money leaderboard, this is one of the highest ROI setups you can build, period. All right, orders. This one's super underrated. Instead of hoping someone buys your stuff on the AH, you just go find people who are already asking for what you have. Fill those orders, get paid immediately, no waiting, no begging. We ain't here for that. The best players are constantly scanning orders and matching them with what their farms are producing. It's just efficient. You're not gambling on whether someone will buy. You know they want it because they literally posted asking for it. Easy W. Okay, now we're getting into the big brain territory. Rare item investing. This is how the absolute top dogs in DonutSMP are building their generational server wealth. The concept is simple. Find items that are rare, that have a limited supply, and that people want. Buy them when the price is low, usually early in the morning or at night, or when someone doesn't know what they have, and hold them until demand spikes. Then you sell and walk away with a massive profit. This takes patience, this takes knowing the economy, but when it hits, it hits. I've seen people 10x their investments on a single rare item, and it's not luck, it's just strategy. Okay, now I have to talk about gambling. I mean, like it's just here. And look, I'm not telling you to gamble all your money away. That's stupid. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Some of the biggest single session gains I've seen on this server came from gambling. The key word, though, is bankroll management. That's a fancy word. The top players who gamble, they're not throwing their entire net worth into one bet. They set aside a portion, money that they can afford to lose, and then they play smart. They know when to walk away. If you're broke, don't gamble, bro. You're just gonna keep going down. Build up your bag first with farms in the AH, then go throw in some chips. All right, the one you've all been waiting for, scamming. Look, on the DonutSMP, it's just a part of the game. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't happen. The richest players on the server, though, some of them built their first big stat by being slippery in trades, flipping misleading deals, or just being smarter with whoever they were trading with. I'm not going to give you a step-by-step guide. I'm not even going to encourage you. I got to look good for the camera. You're smart. You know how it works. But what I will say is that your reputation on the server is currency too. Scam too many people and nobody trades with you. So if you go that route, choose your targets wisely and don't make it your whole personality. Or do. It's a Minecraft SMP. We're not really saving lives here or anything. So there you have it. The full breakdown of how the top players in the DonutSMP are making their bread. If this video helped you out at all, drop a like. It literally takes 2 seconds and it helps the channel more than you know. Subscribe if you're new. I drop DonutSMP content like this all the time. And comment below, what's your favorite money making method on the server? I'll read every single one.